What is a sports card break? I've been asked that a lot, and a lot of people who are either new to sports card collecting or even outsiders know of breaks, but they don't understand exactly what they are or how they work. In today's video, we're not only going to explain what you should expect when you get into a sports card break, I'm also going to buy into a break and show you exactly what they look like from the inside out. It's going to be a fun one. Let's dive in. So to start, we're going to talk about who are the different breakers and how breaks work. So we wrote this article about the best sports card breakers in 2023, so if you Google something like that phrase, it should be the top result that is not paid for, at least. So click on this, and I broke down some of my favorite breakers. I've broke with all of these guys. Some of them are big, like Leighton is a really big breaker. DA Card World, Mojo, so just check them out, get a read. I have customer testimonials on all of them, and you can kind of get a feel for who you might enjoy breaking with most. My personal favorite, though, is Iron Lion breaks. Comparative to Leighton, they're kind of like that mom and pop shop feel. It's a smaller team, you get to know everybody pretty well, and it's kind of like breaking with family. It's a fun thing. I found them on Facebook, and since then I've never really gone anywhere else. I like them for three reasons in particular. For one, they have really cheap release day prices. Number two, they give you skunk prizes, so if you don't actually hit a card in the break, you still get some nice stuff. Sometimes it's a sealed pack, all kinds of stuff. And then finally, for every break you buy into over the course of a month, you get entered into a giveaway, and they give away some really cool stuff. There's sealed hobby boxes, there's PSA graded cards, a lot of cool stuff, a lot of pretty valuable stuff. I'm not entirely sure how they do it because they give away a lot of good stuff every single month. So with that in mind, we're going to go to their website. Here is what they have lined up for breaks today. And like I said, they don't break nearly as much as some of the big boys do, but they have 6 things today. Here's Score Football, Contenders Optic, some Star Wars, some FIFA Women's World Cup. The two that I was potentially interested in is Panini Flux Hobby, and then the Topps Chrome Baseball Factory Sealed Value Boxes. It's a 40-box case, so that's going to be a long break, but I'm intrigued. So Flux is not a good basketball product. It was off last year, and then for some reason they brought it back, so I'm going to pass on this one. But whatever's in the title is whatever is being broken. And typically how this works, for example, this one is going to be 6 boxes because that's a half a case. Each box I think has 8 packs, and then you buy this is a random break, so 30 total spots, and then right before the break, everybody in the break gets randomized and matched with one of the 30 NBA teams, and you get every card from that team pulled throughout the course of the break. Sometimes it can be some high dollar cards, sometimes it's going to be just base cards, but either way, you can pull some nice cards out of these breaks. One time with an Iron Lion break, I think I paid $50 for a Donruss basketball break for 2021-22, and I ended up getting a $2,000+ rookie autograph that I sold basically immediately when it came in. Obviously, luck needs to be on your side, but you can also kind of mitigate the risk by buying something like this. This 40 box, these are blaster boxes essentially, and if there's 40 of them, they have 6 to 7 packs per box, maybe 8, I don't remember exactly, but there's going to be a ton of cards throughout the course of this sucker. So even if I don't end up getting one of the good teams in this pretty deep rookie class, you're going to get some cards either way. Even if it's just veteran refractors, you're going to get some money back. It'd be hard to lose on a $45 break, which is why I bought it. So I paid $44.99 with PayPal. They have free shipping. I think that might be a new thing. I didn't remember it always being free, but pretty excited about that. So as soon as this break fills, they're going to live stream the opening of the boxes, and that's going to be on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and that's when we're going to make the second part of the video. But the other thing I want to talk about first, there are some other breaks. For example, this is Blaze, and they're just very, very big breakers. They're breaking a ton of stuff every day. So you can see, if you go back to their homepage, they have a lot of different sports. You've got sealed boxes, so you can do personal breaks where they open it for you on the spot. Be careful there. But NBA, NFL, MLB, so these are mostly pick your team breaks. The ones I showed you earlier were randoms, meaning you get the random teams like I explained. With pick your team, instead of paying the same flat price, everybody pays a different price for the different teams. So the Colts are $150 because they have Anthony Richardson autographs. The Carolina Panthers, which have Bryce Young rookies, no autographs, they're going to be $120. And then some of the more lowly teams like the Chicago Bears, who don't have a whole lot of exciting rookie pull potential, are going to be $30. So you pay for what you hope to receive. I usually avoid these because, let's be real, opening a box of cards is super random. There could be a one-of-one Justin Fields pulled out of here, and the Chicago Bears could end up being the biggest winner. You just don't know. So I typically go with random, but if you're a PC guy and you're really trying to build up your personal collection of a favorite team of yours, or maybe just only hunting for rookies of whoever, Puka Nakua, so you want the Los Angeles Rams. I don't think Puka's in Mosaic, but that's kind of, you get the point. Then you can buy the pick your team and you know exactly who you're getting. And now without further ado, we're going to fast forward in time until the Iron Line break starts, and I'm going to explain what's going on there. Alright, so here we go, we're starting our 40-box break. We just did a randomization on random.org, so you get matched up with your teams. I got the Cleveland Guardians. So now we're doing a 5-minute trade period. What's really nice about the setup here, we got 3 different cameras. We got the box camera that shows all the products. It has the straight on camera where you can see what's going on here. And then of course the breaker camera that shows him. Just to make sure, I mean, obviously you always trust the people that you're working with, but there's been some scams in breaking, so it's really nice to get all this different camera angle coverage just so you know they have nothing to hide. Safe to say the Guardians aren't the best team that you can hope to pull here, but like I said, with 40 different boxes, the odds are I'm probably going to hit something. Bo Naylor's a rookie in this set, so that's what we're going to hope for. We need some nice colored Bo Naylor. Right up here we have the trade timer, so they set it for 5 minutes and let you kind of negotiate. You can see, let me move my face. You can see down here there's a chat feed, so he's reading the comments as they appear, and if I comment anything, it will appear in the chat feed. So there's some nice interaction, and I can message something like, Guardians up for trade, and then it would try to facilitate that trade for me. This is going to be a long break, and I do not have any intentions of showing all of it, but we'll talk through a couple boxes and then we'll come back. They're really good about doing a recap at the end. A lot of people join a break halfway through, or they miss quite a bit of it, so they'll always message, hey, pulled any Adley rookies or whatever. Iron Line does a good job because they recap everything at the end, so if you come in late, you can just sit around till the end and you see if there were any nice hits for your team. Shows the empty box, his best practices. You can see right here we have 3 different views. Like I mentioned earlier, we got his hands, we got the pack being open, and then of course just a nice view of him in the gaming chair. And then we're going to just start going through cards. We're pacing pretty good. We've spent about 5 minutes getting through 2 boxes, but since there's 40 boxes here, as soon as he's done with these, we're going to just do a big skip forward ahead to the recap, and as he recaps the pulls from these boxes, I will talk about some takeaways for when you're buying into a break. Alright, so I did a fast forward, and we are at 2 hours and 10 minutes on this break, and like I said, it was an exceptionally long one. And I'll be completely honest, I didn't even watch the entire thing, but from what I did see, which was about the first 10 boxes, it was really good. And now, thankfully, not only do they recap it after the break concludes, but they also upload that video of the break to YouTube, so that's what I'm watching now, and it has been an hour and a half since the break ended. So I can fast forward here and get to a recap at the end. And I've already looked through the recap. I didn't hit anything monstrous, but I did get some, nice Bo Naylor cards. And like I said, when there are just so many cards being broken, it's hard to lose a lot of money. So a lot of it comes down to what's here on the right side, the teams that you end up getting. The teams that ended up with one of the star rookies made a lot of money on this break. And the teams that didn't at least got quite a few cards. So they're going to go through the recap right here, show everybody the cards that they pulled, just in case they didn't watch for the 2 hours and 15 minutes. And then the cards get shipped out tomorrow. Keep in mind, every time you buy into a break, it is a risk, so be smart about how you approach it, but they can be a lot of fun too. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it explained how breaks work, and be sure to watch some more of our videos right here.